Yeah, man. You already know what it is, man. It's another full-blown trapping TV, one-on-one with Mr. 365. I got another special one for you, part two. Part two, this two. You already know the first one was going crazy, man. But let them know who I got in the building with me today.
Man, the only motherfucking one and only FrankNitti, man. The bus promotions on rolling.
Hey, Nitti back, man. So look, man, we ain't even gonna hold no breaks, man. Bro came and chopped it up with us last time, man. We got into the nitty gritty of things, man. You know, shameless plug. Make sure y'all check out the nitty gritty show. But yeah, man, what's been going on since the last time?
Man, yeah, that first interview that you gave me when I came home, that was my first interview piece of content when I came home, and shit just been going up. You know, I'm back with This Only Happens in Ohio, the big dogs. So tap in for your interviews.
Yes, sir.
And we just officially brought back Smokers Coffee Podcast. So, you know, I had to, spin the block, man. It's like Vlad TV over here, bro. You know, I just keep pulling up, bro.
You the homie. And then speaking of that, though, like, shout out to This Only Happens in Ohio, man. Shout out to the whole family over there. Shout out Watts, man. Y'all got a lot of good shit going on for Ohio. So let's just jump into that part of it quick because, you know, in this business, you know, the more notoriety you get, right. You know, it's good and bad. Right. So it's like, as that brand grows and y'all continue to get more spotlight on certain artists in Ohio, how do y'all deal with some of the hate y'all might get versus the love y'all get too?
We don't really see the hate. Like the hate don't stop the grind. It don't stop the motion. We deflect that shit. We don't even pay. It's too much going on, too much good shit to even focus on the hate or the bullshit. Like, it's not even irrelevant. Like, it does nothing for us. If you ain't putting no money in our pocket, if it ain't serving no purpose, we not paying no attention, man. Period. Like that. Like,
nah, that's dope. And that's how it's supposed to be. Because y'all do a lot of good, and if people reach out to y'all, you know, so y'all's promo game is dope.
Fire.
I seen y'all even was throwing a few events and letting artists get their brand out there.
Man. And that's what we want to do. We want to throw more events, man. Venue owners, we need a venue. Like, we trying to tap in, we trying to do a show. We try to do the little spring fest, you know. Unfortunately, mishaps happened and shit out of our control. We had to cancel that show. That was like very disfortunate, bro. Cause I'm like, fuck, like we had a lot of good people coming out. We had vendors, artists. I was hosting it, so I was like very disappointed, man. I ain't gonna lie. So, man, venue owners, hit us up, man. Let us know what y'all tickets is. We try and book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for sure, man. Make sure artists tap in with FrankNitti, tap into DaBusPromotions, tap into This Only Happens in Ohio, lock in with them, get y'all promo. Tap into all these outlets around Ohio. You know, that's what we like to do, bro. We like to, you know, on our platform, let the people know, tap in with the other platforms.
The promo is important though, bro, because like you drop a dope video, you put your time, your energy, your creativity, your cameraman, all this shit, and ain't nobody seeing it. You put that motherfucker on YouTube, don't nobody see it. You feel me? Like, so it's like that's the purpose of the promotion, man. I only charge $10. You want to touch my page, I'm only charging $10, bro. And I'll do you right. You know, I got 50. I'll do the write-up, 75. I'll do a mini autobiography on your ass. For 100, I'll put you on a monthly plan. Interviews, 300. You can't beat that.
Tap in. And I just was about to get into you about that, about how you spotlight the artist and write them up and put that information out there. You know what I'm saying? Artists tap in and really when he does that, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a dope look for your brand. And that lets people get personal with you. Maybe check out your discography, your videos, and things of that nature. And he said he only charges $75 for that. But $10 to jump on the page. It's exceptional. And that's what I do, man. I'm here to spotlight the other entrepreneurs, the other podcasts, the other business owners around the Midwest and around Ohio, and to keep pushing and elevating the culture. So last time we talked, though, we talked about some of the artists that we felt like was moving and how the city, you know what I'm saying, was moving. Since then, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot going on. And I'm going to just use it as like I tell everybody. If you know, you know. So what do we gotta do now to kind of get it back to
Man, I woke up this morning. I knew I had this interview. I'm like, man, what is going on in the city? It's like it's no in between right now. You seeing motherfuckers that serious, like 100 solid. They doing their thing. They going off the porch, all that shit. You see Scholar Black getting features with Chris Brown. You see Sleepy still doing his distro deal. You see motherfuckers getting opportunities, but then you see motherfuckers that's tapping out. You see cameramans that been shooting that ain't shooting no more. You see cameramans turning into motherfucking podcasters. Motherfuckers losing their passion. They don't want to do it because it's like, this shit is a grind. Yeah, it's a grind. Motherfuckers gotta stay committed. That's what we like. Niggas gotta stay committed, and it ain't always gonna put the money right in your pocket. Like me, I don't see the money in my pocket. I just got a true desire and passion for what I do.
The money you see in your pocket, that's just like to keep you doing. Like I interviewed my cat from St. Louis yesterday. It's a part of the Juggalo movement. He was saying the same thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got the grind. People tap out, like what you were saying. A lot of people don't know when they jump in this game, they think, oh yeah, they see the little fame, a couple little women at the shows. They see this man, they see what he doing, so they like, I could do that. But then a year later, when you still forking out, that's like another deal. A lot of people tap out, so.
They tapping out right now, dude. I've
been seeing it for a long time, bro. So how do you translate or separate the ones, because in the field that we in with dealing with artists and different businesses and brands and managers and people, how do you separate the people that you know serious versus the one that just want pump fake?
It be the ones that's tapping out, the ones I know is serious because they tapping in. Yeah. You feel me? They hitting the DM. They sending me, hey man, hit this like button over here, drop a comment. It be the little shit. You feel me? It don't take much. It's just the consistency. I got motherfuckers that spell my DMs every day with content, bro. I'll be like, damn, bro. Like, I see you already, but that motherfucker's consistent. He ain't tapping out. He tapping in. Like, keep tapping in. Like, that's what you got to do at this point. Like, there's too much good shit going on. No more half-assing the craft, man. Like, y'all got to boss up, man. I got a long way to go, bro, and I'm like 4 or 5 years in.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna say how many years I got in, but if y'all be doing y'all's research on me, y'all can figure it out. But I got a lot of years in, and I'll be saying the same thing, bro. Like, I ain't even where I want to be at. And people look at me like, oh, you in a good position, you do this, and people get motivated by what we do. But a person who comfortable don't say what we say. That means we want more. We ain't got out of where we trying to succeed and put the people around us and, you know, change people's lives in multiple times. You know what I'm saying? So just let me give you your flowers again, you know what I'm saying, since you back on the second time. You know what I'm saying, you coming back on the second time about your grind, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing I do know about you, because even when, like, you let me have the pleasure of doing that first interview with you, when you came back on Fresh Home to now, I've watched you pick it back up and rebuild what you said you was trying to do. On that last interview, you was like, I'm about to hit the game running, and then you kind of built the platform back up substantially to where it was something that, you know what I'm saying, yeah, let me get with that, let me go over here and take it. So now, because you got, this only happens in Ohio, you know what I'm saying, I always tell people when they get with me, don't just come over here and then use this and still do what you do. So it's like with no jumper, and then you see the other co-hosts, they still have their own stuff going on.
Not true, bro. You can't, you know, slow feet don't eat. You feel me? Like, Watch 100 a great guy, you know what I'm saying? But if I was a peon or if I wasn't truly passionate on what I do and I was just sitting around waiting, you wouldn't see me. You know what I'm saying? I'd be on the shelf just whenever he want to come out and play around with me, then that's when, nah, man, I'm hitting the ground running, you feel me? And he love that about me. So it's like, I love that he give me that respect and that, as a creative, to that freedom. I'm not obligated, I'm not locked down, I don't gotta only work with him, I can pull up on you. Cause it's like Vlad TV of the city, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Everybody pulling up here, everybody, you got something to say, you need to pull up, man. FullblownTrappnTv, man. That's what we're going out here, man. Like,
and look, and for bro to say that, this how I think about bro in those platforms too. Like, but for bro and them to say that, and y'all know me, I don't get on camera with everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? So, and y'all see the interviews that I'm on camera with. So, if I'm on camera with you, that means, you know, you really, I rock with it, because we got to show the people that we rock together. You know what I'm saying? When I'm doing them other interviews, it's just like, I'm spotlighting them, but this is different. Our brands, our culture, we the culture. So we don't show that we rock. It's like when Vlad, Adam, Wack and all them get together, Trap Lord, they all together in one room. If they don't start seeing us like that, the people around here, all of because you got the YCs and you got the little bits, you got a lot of people that I see that I'm like, all right, if we start collectively pushing a culture around here, then we'll start growing as the content culture.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? It's different. Like
Cincinnati already doing it. They doing content creator parties, content creator cookouts.
We need a house,
bro. I'm saying, bro.
Come on, y'all heard it here first. Content creators, bro. We been reaching out. Me and Nitti, look, we can do it, bro. We trying to pop it off in Columbus. So everybody that want to lock in, that's gonna see this video, tap in and comment and hit up me.
That should be epic.
Let's start getting it going though for Ohio, and let's link up with the other cities. Like you're saying, like Cincinnati, Dayton, Springfield, Cleveland, Akron, Lorraine. Let's take it all around Ohio, man. Let's get it popping. So now that we got a little bit of that out the way, you know what I'm saying, DaBusPromotions, man. Tell us a little bit about what you got for the summer coming.
Man, right now, man, I just want to do shows. I want to host my first show again. I really want to host. I really want to have that mic in my hand and really control the crowd. That's what I'm really shooting for. I don't know how the opportunity gonna present itself, what it look like. I ain't really, but that's my number one goal, man. I want to be on somebody's stage, turning up, and just creating a good positive energy, man. Like I ain't been in no clubs. I ain't stepped out since I came home. Like I'll probably go to a little hole in the wall or something. But as far as in the big crowds, nah, you gotta book me. You gotta pay to play right now with me, man. Like I ain't trying to just do it for the clout or just for the image. Like
as a business though, and as an entrepreneur and what we do, see, what people don't understand. Somebody hit me the other day when I just did the mic drop for the single that for the music that me and Sauce is running out. We taking the brand, so that's what I'm saying. Opportunity might present itself because we trying to get with all the platforms. What we do when we lay out our artists and stuff, we hit all the platforms. We at Auntie's house, we at the 411, we hitting old chips. Like this only happens in Ohio. When I lay out artists, we have to touch every platform. So I'm going to need that DaBusPromotions that this only happens in Ohio. Interview or whatever we might have to do business we can put together when we get ready to put together the show. So I'm going to it's like I said, stuff that we got coming in the future that just speaks on what you're saying, building that brand around it leads you to other opportunities to be able to present themselves because you already was outside enough. You put your footprint outside enough to now you have to fall back to make the business make sense. Now if you want me to come outside, let's make it make sense for me and you, and I can give you the best business professional that I got to offer. And that's what people don't understand. That's the culture of in Ohio with me living in Atlanta and doing these tours and being around the world and dealing with the different celebrity artists that I've managed. One thing I do know is once the business is set in stone and it's professional, everything else will come. And we got a problem in Ohio with treating our own with respect. There's no way that people aren't reaching out to me, reaching out to, like I said, the people I named earlier, bringing them in the club, making their parties bigger. Because we got the audience. I can show you I can show you my analytics, you can show me yours, and we can go show the club owners like, how y'all not reaching 50, in the last 7-8 days I've did 50,000. So if y'all ain't, y'all when y'all posts ain't reaching this in the 7 days, so in a month time, my shit gonna be at 150, 200,000 if I keep posting. So if you're not reaching that audience, how don't you need us? We the influence.
Bringing word.
So how do we change that though, you think? You know what I'm saying? Just getting the people to understand the work, because that's our culture. It ain't just one line.
I think people gotta buy in it. They gotta understand the business, like familiarize themselves with language like algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Algorithm is a big thing. You gotta really pay attention to people who's putting in the work. Like you streaming now and all types of shit. Like you hitting broader audiences by doing that. I'm gaming. You know what I'm saying? I'm hitting younger generations beyond me. Just off of that, like. And we doing everything. Tap
me in, because that's a great segue to that. Hold on, let's go there with it.
Man.
Let's go there with it. Let's promote that. Like, cause this is what My son was just talking about this. Like, see, he a legend. He didn't build. This is what I talk about rebranding. He didn't build his brand up so big to now he got into the gaming, and bro got his own server. Bro got his own world. So that's something that I inspired to do when I was building the studio.
No cap,
I kept
bro.
saying that I want to give a gaming section, but you doing it. So that's inspiring me. So I gotta get my gaming shit together just so I can get in your world now.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to do. We need to make that big as it. And I know you're just jumping, but I'm saying we need to start being like T Grizzly, bro. That's how your shit is. No, that's how I look at it. But we ain't making that money.
Yeah, right.
No, we need that. Right. We need that. And I'm tired of that in Ohio. Like, nah, bro. So I'm giving my bro his props. See, that's what people got a problem with in Ohio, and I'm not naming just one area. Because niggas you gonna hear niggas dissing LeBron all day, and they mostly from Ohio. You feel me? So it's like, we not gonna give the nigga that's popping his flowers. You know what I'm saying? Away, and we trying to change that culture. So bro got a gaming server, his own GTA world, his own world. Explain just to the people how much effort and time it just took.
Man, a lot of money been wasted too. Like, you gotta think, like, we don't really know how to build this world, so we depending on somebody else that's not even from Ohio, fucking overseas somewhere, some that's in the States. They had run off with their little money after they, you know what I'm saying? So we didn't put the city offline, put it back online, and that's all. This only happens in Ohio. It's called Gangland, Ohio. We got MD Sleepy in there. We got Roadrunner TV in there. We got a few more rappers around Ohio that's in there. We got some real dudes. Cause you gotta think, that's the biggest form of networking. Because if a motherfucker got 8 to 12 hours just to sit and game, it's like, what is you doing for your pay? Like, you know what I'm saying? You running across real connections, real plugs, real people that can give you opportunities just off of gaming with them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like shit crazy, man.
But the gaming community has grown. It's always been there. Let's just say this. But now that we got the internet, social media, and all these platforms, it's different because that world has took a leg of its own. Like, you gotta think, some of these rappers came from the gaming world, YouTube. You know, it's like a transition, and that's what I was saying about just the brand. So we spoke about the bus, the Smokers Call podcast, Nitty Gritty. This only happens in Ohio. Now to you having your hands in the gaming world, and that's what I'm saying. The entrepreneurialism, like of just the grind. Like, you just spreading your wings, letting your brand speak for itself, but letting these opportunities open for you. And I think a lot of times rappers and artists and people of that nature like put all their eggs in one basket. Yeah, like they only know how to rap. Like if you only know how to rap, then your space is limited.
Put yourself in a box.
Yeah, you put yourself in a box.
Not started from gaming. Yeah. Now look at them. You feel me? Like, a lot of these streamers started from gaming, and then they realized the business and started expanding into different areas. Like I said, not the GOAT right now is streaming. Like, you can't fuck with that man, bro. Like,
bro, show niggas like us. We older than bro. What I'm saying is, if you ain't watched Streamer University or you ain't watched none of them clips, you tripping if you trying to be in this content space. Because what it showed me was just different, just to keep pushing. Everything he gave them at Streamer University, I got over it. Everything. Like I said, you said you doing this off of this. That lets me know what I got. Because look, we got microphones everywhere. We can go any angle and do, but what Kai taught me watching that was don't limit yourself. If you got it right there, use it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my message to you, to keep on going, bro. We get discouraged because we see the vision. We already know the work. But ain't nobody else gonna know how to do it like us. So we gotta kind of be the blueprint. Even when we know niggas gonna catch on and you'll see a nigga running off with your idea.
Right, bro.
You'll be like, damn, nigga wasn't trying to jump my shit.
But that's why I can't stop. I'm glad you said that, though, because that's why I reached out to OG Shaw. I'm like, bro, we gotta bring back the Smokers Call. Because when I first came home, I was just paying attention to the music. But I didn't realize how many motherfuckers was trying to do this podcast and shit, though. Man, but they doing it. Some got bad audio, the quality ain't there. It's like, man, we gotta do it, let's do it right. That's why I tap into you. If I want some content, I'm gonna pull up. You feel me? Because I know you coming with the quality, you doing the edits, You doing what you got to do to make it look good.
No, we in 1080. You know what I'm saying? We
with
the
bro.
But look, and that just lets you know, like you said, the professionalism, just like with you with the server and with the business, is like you, bro. When I see your write-ups and when I see, bro, when I tell you, you be reposting my shit, making it better. You step me up as far as I don't want to steal your swag, but if I want to get something across, then I need to make it look at least. I like how bro it comes across. So that if you can't learn from nobody, then I don't feel like what the fuck is we talking about? And that you supposed to be able to learn from the next man or the next business person, because we can add and tweak our shit a little better. But that's what I'm saying. That's what keeps you going, because you keep stepping into the different areas and you know how to bring the content to the people, be relevant. But now we in the era where we have to show people, because we was actually doing this shit before a lot of people.
Yeah, hell yeah, like, bro.
I've been doing this shit when they used to call it, like, I don't even know what we called it. On the we was doing it the same shit on the like a radio format, doing the same shit with microphones, but recording it, putting it on YouTube. So, but they wasn't calling it podcasting yet. I don't know. And ours was. I think we start calling it podcasting in the pandemic.
Okay. Yeah. Pandemic.
That's when everybody started being a podcaster. After before that, we was just having shows like the FrankNitti show or the Mr. 365 show. Like, then they changed it to podcasting. Like you said, now, or they got, you get on Amazon, get your podcast bundle. And everybody got one, which we don't knock that. If you bring in good content, if you take pride and put money and you keep growing in the business, cool. But you know, you just jumping on TikTok, doing little reviews, using the TikTok green screen. We can see that. And we're not knocking you. We're not knocking you. We're not knocking you. But if you got a setup that, you know what I'm saying, we can appreciate, we told you, you put some time and effort into it, we value those content creators, and we want to work with all of you. So tap into Frank Nitti, tap into myself. We trying to connect with content creators around the world. And shout out to everybody that chopped up with me last week, man, around the world, man. My TikTok was going crazy with everybody trying to tap in from Dallas, Memphis, a lot of content creators. So, man, we got to bridge this gap, because like I said, bro got a lot to offer. I'm trying to send all y'all to his world, get that slapping. We trying to get this universe where y'all see how we doing it out here in Ohio, because this only happens in Ohio, and we us Ohio boys, and DaBusPromotions is rolling.
You know it, bro.
See how I did that? See how I did that? You know what I'm saying?
I'm eliminating the cameramans, bro. I done did interviews since I came home. Interviews ain't even dropped yet, because the cameraman feel like he ain't. I don't know why. I didn't have, man. I did one interview. I came crazy, bro. I talked my shit. I really popped it, and it ain't dropped yet. And I'm just looking at the cameraman like, damn, bro, what's the hiccup?
So he ain't gave you no reason, because I heard this before.
He ain't gave me no reason, but I'm noticing the podcast, they still doing episodes, and ain't none of them drop. It's like 15 of them, ain't none of them drop. And it's like, that's why you gotta be a full-time creator. How you gotta take this, boom, boom, boom. You're in control of the content. You don't gotta depend on the cameraman here, bro. I need this back. Nah, bro. Like, I edit all my episodes. I ain't waiting on no middleman, bro.
Well, shit, I learned that because, you know, like I said, I was in Atlanta for like, you know what I'm saying, a long period of time when I was doing all my content and everything out there. And shout out to Tampa Mystic. Shout out, that's my baby, my favorite, Tampa Mystic. That's my dog. And it was just like, when I moved to Atlanta, I wanted to open up a studio in Atlanta, but then it's just like, certain shit gotta make sense. So I'm like, I might as well, my people got dope facilities over here. We can run content out there, we do the radio shows, do everything. In the production where I can hire my cameraman to do all my edits and just have my full, I'm in Atlanta. So I got to have be, you know, I can't be, you know what I'm saying? So it was like that, and I felt like, you know, moving back home, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to still do the content, and I wanted to bring the vibe, like, because I see how everybody growing it. And how Atlanta was the hub for just media, content, entertainment, how it grow. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I gotta create this vibe at home, because nobody's doing it. And what I'm saying, I'm not saying nobody's doing podcasting and content the way I'm gonna bring it. Like you said, when niggas know when they come on my shit what they coming for.
Yeah.
They ain't, or how they looking, or I want to go in there, I want to pop my shit, or like niggas say, oh, I got this story, such and such was over here saying this. Let me come over here and say this. I'm kind of like the happy medium where it ain't gonna be no beef. Like it ain't, cause I'm gonna bring it tasteful. Like we ain't even like Jay and them coming on here talking about the fight. Like you know what I'm saying, they handled it like men. You know what I'm saying? Now he want to do his post interview. He ain't do no interviews. He want to do his side with me. And he even said in the interview, like, you know, he's squashing it with everybody. He said he even was squashing with Jay Dub. He said on the end, I'm gonna drop that clip today too. So stay tuned to that clip coming. He also said he got paperwork. So you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. I might drop both them clips today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm trying to bring our content in a tasteful way, because I think that's what we fell in at. Like, we click on our phone and go watch what's happening in Beyonce's life, and Kanye's, and YoungBoy, and Dirt, and Thug. We don't watch all that in Ohio, but we don't want our business out in the street. If we're putting this shit out on the streets that go on in Columbus, Ohio, we be the biggest city on earth. We be the biggest city. But I get why we don't though. At the same time, it's a good and a bad. Because it is pages that I see on Instagrams and TikToks that you can go see this Columbus shit if you want to find it. And it's going down. But what I'm saying by that is it's a time and place for that. You can go search it on your own. We ain't promoting that part of the city, and I think that's where we fell at. Because all the other cities, you see it front page, and you're like, oh, it's going down over there in Chicago. They going, bro, if y'all knew what was going down outside in Columbus, Ohio, y'all wouldn't be saying half the shit y'all be saying. If y'all only knew, just go pull up them court videos and shit. Like, I have no dog in the race. Let's just say I just like entertainment. So we have some of the best entertainment. That's what I'm saying. If you know, you know. What do you think? Like,
you'll get booked. That's why I always be non-biased, because I don't want nobody booking me for a video and then somebody punch off on me. You feel me? Hey. I don't gotta worry about that. Like I ain't bad mouthing nobody out here. Hey, I ain't gotta worry about that.
You funny because like look, you funny though, because in your promo you have played a song by one of my little niggas. I'm like, I ain't even want to repost it, but I had to, cause I listen to it all. I be listening to all the niggas. Like I be like, damn, this shit slide. And like, oh, this bitch hard. I'm like, damn, like.
You know, I got a 13-year-old, and you know he doing what he doing, and I had to ask him like, man, who you out here listening to?
Oh yeah.
And he said the name. And I'm like, oh, okay. I see what type of time you want.
My son, and like my son, 20.
All right.
But he listen to everybody we talking about.
Yeah.
For all the numbers. Just say that, all the numbers. This number to that number. Yeah. This, he'll be like, oh. So I'll be in tune with everything outside. This is what I'll be telling all the old niggas. I'll be like, see, it's one thing about being hip and cool and woo. But if you ain't tuned to what's going on outside in your city, and that's any city you in. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and when people be thinking, like, this ain't no interview, this more just podcasting, because when these clips drop, we just talking. Like I said, I'll be on camera a lot, but with my dog, I can't, you know, we already did the one-on-ones and shit. So this me, let's just pop shit, give it some game, give it our opinion on shit we see. Y'all don't get that from us all the time. So I feel like just us chiming in, we like on our say cheese shit. We gonna jump in front of the camera real quick and pop our shit. But yeah, so you seeing that, that's what I'm saying. A lot of niggas don't be in tune on what's going outside. Like they'll watch the news and be like, woo. And I know exactly what happened. I just see the line. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, oh shit, I see that. I'm caught. So what do you think though? Like, how can we start transitioning to some of these guys, like to the good? Like me and you, like we could do hood balls if they knew how to act. Like I can't have you coming over here dissing them niggas, and I gotta go over there and do them too. Like y'all gotta we gotta have a standard. Like when we do it in Ohio, we just come in and pop our shit, pop your side of town shit. You can rest in peace, your doggies and all of that, but let's keep it classy. How y'all popping it over here on this side? I talked to a couple of other bros and people about us doing this, because I don't think it needs to be one of us doing it. I think it needs to be a collective of niggas just doing it. Because you're cool with, bro, y'all cool with all of the niggas. Yeah. So it ain't no way that all the niggas y'all posting.
You gotta keep it like that. You gotta stay non-biased. You can't pick no side. I never picked a side. I never had to. So it's like it take niggas like us to do that. That'll light the city on fire.
That's what we need to do.
Like,
showing niggas, look, ladies and gentlemen, because women too, when it comes to the ladyhood vlog, that's really gonna turn it up. We need to start that. Yeah. So ladies, tap in. You heard it here first. Me and Frank Nitti want to come do the ladies vlog. Turn up with y'all's girls, because y'all be pulling out bread too. Y'all be at the strip clubs throwing money. Y'all be popping it. Y'all be in nice cars, all that shit. Hit up me and Frank Nitti. We trying to do these hood vlogs, these street vlogs in Ohio. We come to your city, tap in.
And it's summertime.
It's summertime. Let's get it. We come to your barbecues. We turn us up, and it's gonna be me more than me and Nitti. But we trying to start the culture to where it's cool to pop up out in Columbus, Ohio, and all these other content creators is gonna start tapping into our city and coming down here. But we gotta start it with us. Because if we don't make it cool and let the niggas know it's comfortable to come out here, show them the chicken wing spot on your side of town, show them the candy lady, show them, you know what I'm saying, where to go get, what, you know what I'm saying, the dispensary, how you living, how y'all riding. We trying to push that culture in Ohio. And the reason why I talk so hard about that when y'all come on here, because if we don't do it, the people who try to do it not gonna have the impact that we gonna have.
Hell no. Hell no. They don't got the respect of the culture to even do it or to attempt it. So it's like it takes niggas like us, bro, to do it. I'm with it. Like, I'm excited to see this shit come to life. Like, I ain't gonna catch.
And I got cameramans on deck, my dog, we rocking. So if you want to get the mic drops right now, I know they do the mic drops. We do. Tap into every outlet that you can to get your mic performances. That's what we spread. And see, we're not saying, oh, come rock with us, don't go rock with them. Everybody's out here pushing content. You gotta have different content for your platforms. So you can't just say that, oh, I seen Nitti do it, so I can't do it. No, you gotta make everything your own. You know what I'm saying? Give different looks to your stuff. Make your content your own. That's called a content creator. Now, if you're a content reposter or a content, if you reacting to things, that's different. But if you're creating the content, you gotta give it your spin on it and give it your sauce. And like I said, that's why I do applaud you and y'all's brand and what y'all do, because y'all in the forefront. Like, nobody can do this. Only happens in Ohio. Even though people try to simulate and do it, but it's not the same effect. So, and I feel like once this only happens in Ohio disconnects from their audience, this is what most people do. Once you disconnect from your audience, then that's when you kind of lose steam. But as long as you connecting with your audience, you can do many things. You just can't lose your core audience. And once you lose that core audience that supports you, like say y'all stop reposting brands and artists, then y'all lose. Y'all gotta stay on that.
Gotta keep doing that.
Y'all always gotta have newest hot niggas for niggas outside of Ohio to be like, let me go over something happens in Ohio.
And ours watch that page. Bro, watch that
they watch all of our shits. Like, we got connections, places, that's what I'm saying. If y'all stop, then it disservices kind of all of us. Like, not all of us, but we all playing a part in the culture. Auntie's house plays a part in the culture.
Major.
This only happens in Ohio. With Dre and them dudes in Akron and Cleveland, it plays a part in the culture. Old Chips, us. Like, everybody plays that in its area. This is different areas. So when you look at it, if somebody slack up, it kind of like us losing a piece to the puzzle. And that's where it come in. We're not out here trying to outshine each other. We out here trying to, oh, these niggas came with that. That shit hard. Yeah. Let's just grind. Now we gotta come with some content to keep making Ohio go up. Like Michigan, that's what niggas don't understand. I swear Vezo said it the best. It was the content creators and the media is what made the Michigan rappers start seeing the vision. It was like, man, they fucking with us. That's what I'm saying. We know who hot around here. So what I'm saying is, we as the niggas who know who hot for real, we gotta be able to post these niggas and post these niggas. Where these niggas can't get mad and they get mad. If you're hot, you're hot. And like just like I said with like the Detroit niggas, it's a beef culture out there too. But if y'all we can't post the beef songs. Y'all got songs that that ain't beefing in. So we gotta post them songs. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and we gotta get that content out there. Ain't nothing wrong, cause that shit be sliding, y'all, man. I'm like, I'm in this bitch like soon as I get off camera. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's a time and place. And you know what I'm saying? We gotta also push. Bro, it's a bag for all of us to be in one room together. I'm talking about, do you know how much money that'll make for all of us, I'm talking about it. Niggas might gotta go on at 5:30, and niggas gotta go on at 8:30 because I ain't trying to have no Draco situation.
Right.
See, that's what I'm talking about in Columbus. That's what people don't understand. That's what's gonna happen. In Columbus, Ohio, it's going down.